Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Krendor, and I'm going to be talking about the Warhammer Preview Online 2022, which was maybe some of my favorite announcements since the Skaven Sylvaneth, way back in whenever that was, before summertime. Because, man, two of my favorite factions getting some love. So, first things first, let's talk about the World Eaters. I'm not a big 40k person. I think most people here know that, but I do, I do dabble a bit in 40k. I do think it's fun. I enjoy it for what it is. And World Eaters, here they are. Not really my thing because they are too human-like. For anybody that doesn't know, I play like Necrons, Orcs, and Tyranids. So, the three not humans. I'm just not a big human person, although, these do look cool. They're just not for me. So, if you like World Eaters, I think everybody knew this was coming. I literally would look on the internet and everyone's like, yeah, the World Eaters are gonna be showing up. So, pretty much everybody knew this was gonna happen. It happened. And if you like World Eaters, congratulations. You have a bunch of stuff. Now, we've reached maybe my favorite thing that they've announced. The Beasts of Chaos are arriving. They're here. And the Beast Lord is coming with them. A new plastic Beast Lord. Look at this guy. Fantastic model. Oh my god, dude. I am so excited. Here's the new Beasts of Chaos Battletome. I've seen people being like, this is it, we're not getting a full range. Listen, I've lowered my expectations so low, okay? I've literally seen, Seraphon got a book and we got like a new temple, and then they gave us, actually was that it? I think it was just the temple. And then there's been like Warhammer Underworlds and stuff like that you can put in, but like, I was like, okay, we got a temple. I thought I was gonna get a big range refresh then. We didn't. Then Skaven come out. I get one, Death Master, that's it. So, like, people that were like, dude, Beast of Chaos, full range, I was like, it's not happening, right? Like, just lower your expectations to the point of it's not happening, we're gonna get one hero, and that way, when it actually does happen, you'll be like, holy shit, I wasn't even expecting this, right? That's what you have to do. So I saw people being like, oh man, we only just get a book and a hero. First up, this is a hero that is a resin model, or fine cast, whatever, now in plastic, which is fantastic in itself. That's why I didn't get why they didn't do that with Skaven. They like took a plastic, or no, they took a fine cast, but like it was at least like a. The thing with Skaven is they actually have like metal shit. Like take, I don't know why they didn't take like a metal model and make it plastic. Like okay, I hate the metal stuff, but what? That's besides the point. The Beast of Chaos Beast Lord's looking great. And then the new book coming out with it, like, oh my god, I've been waiting for this book since I got into the hobby, right? Since I actually started playing the game. Because I remember one of the first armies I got was Beast of Chaos. And I started playing around with it, and I'm like, it was okay in 2.0. And then it got kind of bad, and then it got real bad when 3.0 hit. Like, they were just god-awful. Actually, towards the end of 2.0, I think they were actually still pretty bad. Started 3.0, they were bad. Then they got the White Dwarf update, which was like, everybody just gets rend. And then that made them insane. But the thing is, you have to play like, you don't play like normal stuff. You're not like, oh boy, I'm gonna bring some Gorgons and Cygors and Bestigors. They're like, no, bring like 50 Dragon Ogres and 50 Bulgors. And that's your army. And then maybe like 5 Cockatrices. There you go. And it's so not fun. Like, I wanna play Bestigors. I want Gors, right? I want, like, hordes of goats. I want Cygors throwing boulders and shit. I want Gorgons, like, slamming into stuff. Like Total Warhammer, right? You watch all the cool goats and beastmen. That's what I want. I want Great Bray Shaman doing their crazy prayers. Or, not prayer, crazy spells. And for the love of God, I want real artifacts and command traits that don't suck ass. I swear, there's like an artifact or a command trait that's like, if you are wholly within 3 on a 4-up, your bravery goes up. Like, that's the type of shit in that old book. Like, get rid of it. And I just hope this is like a full update across the board. I'll tell you, like a Skaven tier update. Like, I actually thought the Skaven, maybe even a little better than Skaven, I think. I think they could do a little better, but it's got so many units in it that it's kind of, I think, reminiscent of Skaven, you know what I mean? Either way, I'm so excited, dude. I've been waiting for this for like 3 years. And Lumineth have gotten like 4 books in that time span, I swear to God. So they even give you an updated Beastlord ability trait or whatever it is. His thing used to be if an unmodified hit roll for an attack with this model's paired man rep or axes is a 6, it scores 2 hits instead of 1. Like, neat. That's like something you add in addition to other stuff, you know what I mean? But the new one, if this unit, plus he would just die if you ran in anyway. If you charged in and you didn't fight with him first, he's just dead. Now, it's if this unit is within 3 inches of an enemy hero, or any enemy heroes, add 1 to the hit and wound rolls for attacks made with melee weapons by friendly Beasts of Chaos units while they are wholly within 12 of this unit, which is insane, like, thinking about it, like, because they're obviously going to get their scrolls updated, right? So they're not going to be hitting on, like, 4s and 5s. It'll be, like, 3s and 4s, 3s and 3, whatever it might be, right? So you add in this buff, and the thing is, he doesn't even have to be in combat, right? Like, you probably charge with him, but let's say he's, like, leading all these troops, like, the numerous Bestigor units in front of him, right? He's got, like, Bestigor, maybe even, like, a hero, and he's, like, right behind them. You all just move up, right? And then you just... Well, actually, I think they said there was another rule where, like, if he fights, everyone else can fight as well. There's, like, so much shit you can do. But, like, either way, you can get to within, like, 3 inches of something and, like, still benefit a big bubble of +1 to hit and wound, which is kind of insane. Or he can charge in and also do it. Like, this is already a good sign, right? And it seems like they want to go into, like, the ambush routes, like a lot of ambushing, probably deep strike stuff. I think it's fantastic. I'm so excited for this book. Thank God. Then, we weren't done yet. We got Gitz, folks. We got a new Gloomspite Gits Battletome. Thought it was coming this last cycle in the fall, but it turns out it was just coming in the winter. Gloomspite Gits, thank God, one of the worst armies in Age of Sigmar, might be playable. And I'm excited because I actually have a bunch of Gits. I have like a Gloomspite Gits battle box from a Christmas like 2 years ago that Warhammer or Games Workshop sent me that I just didn't build because I was like, I'll wait till the Gits are good. They haven't been good, but now here we are. I have a spider I haven't built. I actually have a bunch of Gits I have built, but haven't played with. I have a moon I built, so finally I can play with my Gits. And we have these Snarlfang Riders. Look at these guys. Actually, amazing models. Like, look at these. Wow. I think what I love most about these models is they kind of feel like a blend of old Warhammer and new Warhammer. You know what I mean? Like, they still kind of got that old goofy feel and that old kind of Git look, right? With the, like, big nose and the, like, ugh. But it feels like a modernized version of that. And it just feels really cool. Like, I love these models. I think these are amazing. Like, even this banner that's kind of like bramble, like a bramble banner all, like, twined together or whatever. Like, I love it. I think it's so cool. Like, the detail on this horn, oh my God. Like, even the wolves detail, like, this is all, it's so good. I love these. I'm definitely gonna be getting these and running these. Plus, add 1 to hit rolls for attacks made with this unit's slavering jaws. Target unit has 1 or more wounds allocated to it. That's usually pretty easy to do. So we'll see. You obviously, you like shoot something, you probably charge in and attack, and you get +1 to hit, which is pretty nice. At least for their jaws. Either way, great announcements. I'm so excited to play Gits and Beast of Chaos. It's going to be good. I'm hoping for a battle box, because then that battle box, I'll be able to build everything in it and feel great. Because sometimes I only want to build half the box, you know what I mean? So I'm going to build the whole box. And then we got news of more Battletomes coming. So these are coming in the winter, which, fantastic. I imagine these Battletomes will either be here... I think if they do a box, which they usually do, right? I think that'll probably be but right before Christmas. I think maybe the box would be right before Christmas. That's my hopeful brain, right? I mean, we're still in December. We still have a month till Christmas. So maybe in the next couple of weeks, we'll actually see a Beast vs. Gloomspite box. And then I think the actual tomes will release like in January at some point, whenever that is. I think that's probably what they're going to do. And then we probably wouldn't get new books until March, which would be spring, right? So I think that would add up. Usually it's like a couple months, but we'll see. I'm also very hopeful that they'll be earlier. I just really want to play it, if you couldn't tell. But we have an Order, 2 Chaos, and 2 Death. So obviously the Chaos, some people have rumored it to be Chaos Dwarves. I don't think so. I think that would probably hold off until the new edition of Age of Sigmar, unless it's like backlogged, like I don't know, but I don't think they would do this. I think they're trying to get all the armies that don't have books, their books for 3.0. I think that makes the most logical sense. So I would say Khorne is definitely here because they're about as bad as Beast of Chaos, to be honest. And then Slaanesh, which they're also not doing too great. And then the 2 Death, I would imagine, is... There's only 3 Death armies that don't have 3.0 book, but I feel like Flesh Eater Courts and Ossiarch Bone Reapers are the 2 that desperately need it. OBR needs it so bad. They don't even work with the current, like, way the game plays. It's so bad, dude. Plus, they just had, like, they got released, and then, like, everything they had was just garbage after, like, I don't know. And then, I feel like Soulblight still has a decent enough book that they don't really need one right away. Like, they were kind of towards the end of 2.0, so they're a little, like, of a hybrid 2 and 3. So I think they can probably wait till, you know, probably next summer, maybe end of summer, early fall, I think we'd get one of those. But I think Flesh Eater Courts and Bone Reapers are the 2 obvious ones here. And then I think, obviously, you know, Khorne and who's a what's it's the Slaanesh I just said. And then Order, you've got 3 left. You got Seraphon that don't have a 3.0. You got the Cities, and you have the Kharadron Overlords. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be Cities. I think they'll probably be the summer one. There's actually a few ways you can go here, because it could be Seraphon just gets a book and a hero, which that wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. It could be Kharadron, because I feel like Kharadron, they would probably just give you another foot hero and then a book, because they also need it. And I think Cities would be like a summer thing, so it seems like they're really going all out with Cities, so it'd probably be a big, like, release, you know what I mean? So I think they might be the summer, but then I think for the spring, it's either Seraphon or Kharadron, I'm pretty sure, if I had to take a wild guess. And then they would probably just release the one after that in the summer as well, or the fall, whichever it isn't. But I mean, listen, Seraphon's fine. Seraphon can, with their current book, they can beat anybody still. They don't really, like, need it, you know what I mean? But who knows? Maybe they want to nerf them, and that's why they'll give them the spring release. We'll see. Either way, that's all that. Then we had the new Warhammer Underworlds gnarlwood, which was fantastic. Like, these models are so good, man. Like, look at these. Like, all of these models are so cool. You can probably proxy some for, like, other models, which I've done with other Underworld warbands, especially for Seraphon. But, like, all of these are so cool. I love the squig. The squig catapult, so good. The mushroom blow dart. Like, God, I love squigs, man. Or I love Gitz. I just love Gitz in general. Then we had Necromunda. I'm not gonna lie, I don't care that much about Necromunda, but these look all right. I think these are cool. You know, if you like big robot ostrich-looking things, it's your lucky day. And they got some cool art. You know, you can see all that. And then we had a bunch of Arcs of Omen stuff, which I actually have no idea about any of it, so I'm not even going to talk about it, but it's there, it is. And then this dude got revealed, which, honestly, I think he looks pretty sick. I haven't really looked into him that much, because again, you know, it's, I'm not a big, like, 40k person, but this guy, if he can go into, like, Necrons or something, or Tyrannid, although I think he looks kind of chaosy. I saw people, like, comparing him to Kragnos, though, so, like, I'm like, can he just go into, like, any army like Kragnos can? Or maybe he's, like, Chaos only, or I don't know if he's, like, he can go into Xenos. I don't know. Either way, he looks pretty sick, so that's cool. But either way, that's all the announcements. As you can tell, I'm excited for the Age of Sigmar stuff the most, and hopefully it's all very good and lives up to my hype. So thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya.